Paradox Judaism. I am the founder and the representative of Paradox Judaism. Judaism, at its highest level, has always been considered paradoxical. What is a paradox? It's when two opposites are held at one in the same time. I'll give you a perfect example in the word Shemayim. The word Shemayim is a composite of the concept of Esh, fire, represented by the letter Shin, and Mayim, represented by the full wording of Mayim, Mem Yud Mem. Fire and water, Esh and water. Now, under normal situations, fire and water can't exist at the same time. They're opposites. Water puts out fire when put together. So how could these two concepts come together, Esh and Mayim, come together and represent the highest level of concepts that we know, the highest level, Shemayim, heaven. Heaven is Shemayim because it's a paradox. Two opposites are held at one and the same time. Paradox, hipuk. Two opposites are held at one and the same time. Now, when you think about this, how could this be in daily life? There's holiness, and then there's unholiness. There's left and there's right. There's up and there's down. How could these opposite states be held together at one and the same time? And that's the level of Ein Sof. It's the level of Keta, Ein. This is the level, these are the high levels where the good and the bad, the good and the evil all become one, and everything is held together at one and the same time. And therefore, there's no distinction between good and evil. No distinctions in these highest echelons between male and female. No distinctions in these highest echelons. It's all held together as one. And that's Paradox Judaism. Paradox Judaism extends, and this is its continuation, that the world is perfect as is. So when you look at the apparent evil, the apparent sin, you're only seeing the opposite side of the holiness coin. To produce the hipuk, to produce the paradox, we need two sides. To produce the unity, the echad, as a unity, we need two distinctions. We need both. We need the fire and the water to produce heaven. We need polarities to produce this merging together. We need distinctions within apparent opposite religions. We need Judaism as the one for the Jews, but the 70 others, the Ayin and the Shema, the large Ayin, 70. Need the 70 nations to go along with the Jewish nation. This merging of opposites, of extensions, is necessary to produce the world as it is. And there will be no changes. One must see this, that the negativity is only apparent negativity. That the apparent negativity is needed as a polarity, as a polarizing electrical charge to go along with the positive. That everything is necessary as produced. That there are different levels. And vive la différence within these levels. It gives a goal for people to aspire towards, that even within perfection, they can attain greater heights and pleasure. The world is only pleasure. This world is 1/60th of the world to come. The Shabbos is 1/60th of the world to come. And that extra level is reached when one recognizes this. When one recognizes the paradox involved and brings his brain, transports his brain into paradoxical levels and understands it as that. So, don't try to put away the opposites. Embrace the opposites. Don't try to put away your negative pulse. Remember, there has to be a Yetzer Hara to arrive at the Yetzer Tov. And the greater the Yetzer Hara, the greater the potentiality for the Yetzer Tov to overcome and to become one and realize everything is Yetzer Tov. That's the right ventricle of the heart. And that the hipuk, paradox, is that there's one heart that has two sides. And that everything created has two. Everything manifested after the original creation of one. That's the hipuk. To know that the Ein Sof and the Sitra Achra are one. And I'll be developing this and exploring this in its symbolic forms. To know that the Ein Sof and the Sitra Achra are one. And they need each other. As male and female, as left and right, as up and down, and any other apparent splits. And that's the foundation of paradox Judaism, which is my denomination, and it's my level of observance. And an understanding that there has to be this holiness within the unholiness to show the true holiness